Hey everyone, Dino here. Today we're going to be talking about something Screen Rant posted a few days ago about how a director's cut of Alien Covenant can improve its reputation. If you guys want to go read this post for yourself, the link will be down below in the description, but otherwise, let's get into it. Throughout the post, they talk a bit about Prometheus and how it was a prequel exploring both the origins of mankind and the xenomorphs themselves. Although Scott had made it clear in interviews he hadn't included the creature as he felt they were cooked due to overexposure, but that he later included them in his second prequel, Alien Covenant, seemingly to appease the viewers and the studio expectations than any desire to revisit the monsters. Scott essentially wanted to eject the xenomorphs from its own franchise and replace it with another alien form of life with android David. Here's something they said that I think a lot of us would agree on. While an interesting idea, in theory, it's a safe bet that the audience coming to see a movie with alien in the title would like the titular creatures to be the focus. About halfway into the post, they start talking about how Alien Covenant itself had suffered from many of the faults that Prometheus had, which included unlikable characters who often made illogical decisions just to move the story forward, which I think a lot of people would also agree with. But what else can we say? A lot of people attended the Prometheus school of running away from things. But they talk about Alien Covenant's plus points, including the great performances from Fassbender as David and fellow android Walter, some of their well-executed set pieces, the eerie score, and for expanding the mythology of the Alien movies. But here's why a director's cut would benefit Alien Covenant. One thing it could benefit from is both the removal of scenes that don't work and the addition of sequences that shouldn't have been trimmed in the first place, which is the main reason why a lot of people are of the same opinion that Alien Covenant should have a director's cut. Some of the cut sequences mentioned in the post are The Crossing, which was an extended flashback involving Shaw and David as they traveled to the Engineer planet, which I think should have been in the movie since the start. Shaw was the lead of Prometheus, and honestly, probably one of the only semi-likable characters, other than the ship crew. Rest in peace, my bros. But in Covenant, she was killed off screen. The Crossing was apparently cut from the movie and repurposed as a promotional short, although it honestly should have been in the movie in the first place, since it gives vital context to the story, not to mention some closure to Shaw's storyline. In addition, Alien Covenant's Blu-ray features also included various streamed scenes that should have been included, such as a burial service for Daniel's husband that would have further fleshed out the movie's protagonist. But even back in April 2022, an extended clip arrived online that showed off a more suspenseful version of the famous shower scene that was more effective than the one they ended up going with. Other scenes shot but left unused include Walter checking the air quality on the planet and making sure it was safe, which the movie skips over completely for some reason. Something that really bothered me was the cartoonish CGI of the xenomorphs and xenomorphs, which robbed the impact from some of the movie scenes, which apparently many of those scenes were actually filmed with performers in practical suits. So as Screen Rant says, the new cut could provide more of a balance between these effects. There were also some extended scenes that hit the cutting room floor, such as Rosanthal's death, featuring the neomorph creature picking her up by the neck, which sounds like it would have been an awesome scene. But honestly, what me and a lot of other people would mostly agree on is that the removal of certain scenes would help Covenant tremendously. Mostly the flute scene.
I'll do the fingering.
But unfortunately, given the reception of Alien Covenant, a director's cut is super unlikely. But as Screen Rant says, there was a wealth of footage filmed that could help redeem its reception. I have to agree. Honestly, Alien Covenant has the potential to become a better movie with the addition of a director's cut. That's my opinion. What do you guys think? Would you like to see a director's cut for Alien Covenant, or do you think it's better to just leave it as it is? Make sure to let me know in the comments down below, and in the meantime, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.